Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa, this is Love of Gold. Today I bring you a reading because it seems like we all would like to receive a message from our passed away ancestors. I have prepared a total of 6 piles that will bring you a message. If you feel called to watch more than one, go ahead and do that. First pile will be the little cat. Number 2 will be flowers. Number 3, cherry blossoms. Number 4, number 5, and number 6. Go ahead and choose a pile, and I will see you there, okay? All right, pile number 1. So I asked first of all who this person is, okay? It's a page of wands and 7 of cups. So it's a message from either somebody young, a child, a teenager, maximum someone of around 27 years of age. I know it's crossing the line of adulthood. Could be someone very young in spirit, or it could just be a kid, someone who was, if it was a young man, he was pretty good looking. He was also pretty active. If it was a little kid, it was a pretty curious person, a very interesting soul, someone who can I feel like it's a family member. It could be a brother, it could be a sibling, not so much of a friend. It's someone really close to you, someone who passed away while they were young. It is someone who saw opportunities everywhere. It is someone who was probably curious and had many options, many so much creativity, illusions, dreams. This person was probably a dreamer. I feel like his passing was a bit tragic. I feel like it's a boy more than a girl, but it's not limited to it. Okay. I strongly sense it's a boy. There's a connection to cats with him. If you see white cats, it could be a sign. Little bells ringing is also a sign of their presence. I am already telling you off the bat. They are in a stage of walking still around this earth. I'm not sure why. It's not like it's a bad thing. They are friends with birds, probably. I feel like they are guarding, they are waiting for something. I am sorry, I don't want to make it sound creepy. Maybe this person has a connection with lakes. There's something about the woods, there's something about nature that they enjoy the most. They were very playful. They saw options everywhere. They were imaginative. Yeah, their passing was I don't want to say tragic, but it was very unexpected. It is like all of a sudden the moon turned gray. And I feel like this person is watchful over you, probably. There's a strong connection to them in the fall. Not sure what the fall has to do with anything. Hopefully this is making sense. I also am getting a second message that it could be someone who actually met you as you were a child. But I asked who they are. So yeah, there you go. Maybe I will cut it out. Okay, so then we have, what do they want to tell you? Intimacy and distance. So they sense of you longing for someone. I believe that they understand that they are very distant as well. Let me see. I don't know if this person was an actual twin of yours. They also want to let you know that they see you working hard on many things. They also want to let you know that you are balancing things out. They understand that you are in a period of hiding. They want to tell you about your money. Okay, they know that you work pretty hard. That you probably, instead of closing yourself off, you should look into opening up. Opening up. I feel like there is someone that you long for, and they know it, they can sense it. They know that you long for someone who could be your actual half, but you are being so closed off. They want to tell you that distance is affecting this intimacy, this connection. It's a very interesting message for a young person to deliver. But I hear it's not far away. It's not far away. It all depends on luck. That's why the cat. Welcome in luck so that you can welcome in the money that you have been working on for harder. If you meditate very well, you will balance things out. You will have the knowledge that you are looking for. They also want to say that they approve of everything you're doing right now, that they know you are working hard, that they know that you stay up late at night. They are supporting you, they are rooting for you. I don't know if you pray, but there's something that they hear you do or say, whether a prayer, a song, messages. I think they also, if you have a partner and pets are involved, if you have a partner, I don't know if rabbits are involved, but if you have a partner, they feel like you guys, both of you are a bit distant. And this distance can be affecting the money, working hard and everything. So you guys need to analyze this before anything could happen. Yeah. This one is stronger than the first one. Well, the first one was really, really rooted in that. Maybe you have a partner, maybe you are already married. If you are already married and you're seeing this message, and you probably have a family and you have pets, intimacy is being affected by the distance. You guys need to come closer together, balance things out, balance sexuality, balance everything, in order for things that you have been working for come to fruition. That would be the second message. I can sense a lot of reproductive energies. So reproduction maybe has to be involved. Maybe in order to bring this family member back, intimacy is involved. I'm sorry, it's a very crude message, but it's destined in the stars. So just analyze, the right moment will come. Don't get frustrated, don't overwork yourself. Intimacy is in the middle. But right now it's pretty distant, so you guys need to work on this emotional distance. Fix it. That's what I hear. Fix it. Is it an order? I don't think so. I've got some cutouts. Safeway, that could be a store that you like to go to. Also, everything is safe. Truth, you must seek for truth. Best, they know about the best time. Electric, there is creation happening soon. This is the rating, okay? This is the 5 stars rating. Maybe there will be recognition. when it comes to your business. I feel like you either have a business or you are about to maybe create a business if you're interested. Leaving reviews will also help you communicate and open up more if you want to give it a try. Growth, feeling. So these are very specific keywords. I don't know if any of these resonate with you. To me, this seems to be very vague today. I don't know. I don't really have a concise answer to this. It has to do with creation. It has to do with knowing the best moment. It has to do with being more open and more receptive. So things need to be fixed. Okay. What they want you to understand is that everything is going according to plan. That's what I hear. Now, I asked also um, advice. Any advice? Amulet. Okay. So, because of the lucky cat, I can tell that you probably need to work on magnetism, that creative energy, clearing out anything negative. So, lucky rabbit's foot is stands out a lot to me. Um, Also, coins, gold, anything that represents anything, gold will help you a lot. Any charms that you like using, the baby stands out a lot to me. But work on that intimacy. Okay, it seems like on the tooth also. Intimacy is important. You guys are maybe between partners are a distance is growing, so try to work on bringing that luck back to you. All right. I also have a yes or no question. Please think of a yes or no question. Let's ask them. We have option 1 and option 2. Pick whichever and we shall ask. All right. Let's see. Number 1. The answer is no. And for number 2, the answer is as long as you're ready. Well, hopefully this has helped you in any way possible. I hope to see you soon in another reading. You take care, okay? Bye-bye. Pile 2. Let's see. I asked for who this person is. Wheel of Fortune. Judgment. Knight. Okay. This is a person. I feel like it could be a female energy. It's someone who they haven't revealed me their age. It could be a woman, but it's pretty much an adult. We're talking about someone who is 40 or more. Yeah, it's gotta be 40 or more. They could have been a pretty fair person. Their favorite color could have been white. This is the kind of person who has probably struggled a lot. They were part of destiny. They also healed some karmic things going on. This is a person that you were destined to meet or deal with. They could also be a person who was pretty wealthy. Money would come to them easily. They were maybe spiritual as well because they were a fair person. They had beliefs. What can you tell me with the Wheel of Swords? It was the kind of person who would attract good things to them. Okay, so when they passed, it has to do with health issues. I have a feeling that in the what they want you to know as well is when they did pass on to the other world, they did see a lot of you guys as family members. Okay, I don't know. They tell me that this could make you happy to hear this. Other family members, great grandparents, uncles, and they have seen them. They are happy because they are in a very happy, prosperous place. They watch you from above, and they are proud of you. They communicate through sounds and birds. There's a sense of they enriched your life with maybe fairy tales. They do communicate through birds, maybe parrots. Christmas was important for them. Christmas, maybe they were religious, like I think I mentioned it before. Christmas could be important. It could be a moment where they feel like being gifting things, going out shopping. They were pretty kind, but they were pretty fair. They were pretty kind and they were pretty fair. Yeah, it's pretty feminine. There's a sadness around it because it's she left an emptiness, but that doesn't mean that they're not present. They are in a different realm, though. They are pretty much on a complete different realm. There's important days that they come back to visit you. It could be during the New Year's, if you celebrate New Year's. It could be during Halloween. Every 10th month, there's a birthday is around maybe the 10th month, the 10th day, the 20th. They are wearing white. I can see someone who's saying, I feel healthy. I feel happy. And it's so nice to be in this realm. It's just great. I don't know why they emphasize that. Maybe you're worried about their happiness. They do feel happy, okay? They could be on their way of becoming something greater, like an angel. And whenever they come back, what they do is they protect you. But they feel like you are in a good space. I feel like they believe in you. They have a lot of faith in you. Okay, then I asked what they want to tell you. Move on. Liar. And then we have King of Swords, the Devil, Ace of Swords, ooh, Eight of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. This is very interesting. Move on. Number one, they are letting you know that they are no longer roaming in this earth. So don't think about them making weird sounds around the house or someone else's house. There is a man, a pretty frivolous man. I don't know if it's a father. It feels like it could be a father figure or an uncle. It's someone important. The first message, because I believe there's two, because it could be a romantic interest. I'm kind of doubtful. But they want to let you know that this person seems to be lying. Okay, there's a truth that they haven't said, that they haven't mentioned. You are about to find out a certain truth about this man. This man is probably someone who thinks is always right, has always the word in his hands. They are always they are knowledgeable, they are smart, they are clever. And with the Devil, I feel they're hiding a truth. It could be money. It could be something hereditary. There's some money that they want to hide from you, or something toxic that they want to hide from you. It's gotta be money with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like quickly they are planning on moving on and running away. They want to let you know that this man is a huge liar. If he plans on leaving or moving on out of your life, it's because they are either keeping away either a toxic trait, or they're just taking away money, and it will be quick. You will figure this out quickly. I have another sense that it could be a partner that it could be a woman. I sense that it could either be a man or a woman in this case. There's someone who always speaks louder than what they actually should say. They're telling you that it's the right move to move on because they are actual liars. Oh, I said it in plural. They're an actual liar. They always think things, what to say, and they are quick to act. And what I feel is like, for whatever their addictions are, they are playing you with all of this. And they are either stealing money or using money on toxic traits. This is a person you cannot trust, so you are doing the right thing to move on. They are telling me, please don't doubt it. It's okay to move on. They are liars. They are lying to you. If this person tells you, I'm going away the next day, let them be. You will know the truth. You will figure out the truth about this person. There's a truth that will be exposed. Okay. Learning. Yeah. Learning. We're all learning to become better people. We're learning new things. Two peas in a pod. They want to tell you that they always felt that you guys were connected in some way, that you guys matched. You guys were making great partners or family members. You know what I'm trying to say? That you guys were the same. You guys are the same family, so they want you to understand that they want the best for you. Okay, it's your day. It's your day and exploration. So moving on, it's good. Time to explore is now. You are learning in this world. You will see that there is another half out there, if that's the case. If you're single, that means that your other half is out there. If you're not single, then you will understand that you are already complete, that you shouldn't worry about anything. I also ask advice. Love. They want you to believe in love. They want you to understand that love is real. In order to do that, you have to embody it. You have to understand what is it that you want and make it happen. You see these two snakes coming together? This is probably a creative energy that will come together and will become one. So don't lose hope. Stay hopeful and move on from this liar. This person is a liar. That's the truth. Okay? That was a quick one, which is great. So what I'm going to ask now is, you're going to think of a yes or no question. We will ask yes or no to this, okay? I have two images, image number 1, image number 2. Ask your yes or no question, and we're about to find out the answer. So, for the first one, we have 2 cards, okay? Surely not, and what do you think? This is just, the first one was almost the same one. For those who chose the second pile, the answer, I got 2 cards as well. Sure. And then accept your fate. Okay. Hopefully this pile helped you one way or the other. I hope this message finds you well, and if you have any more ideas on what other topics you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe so that my collective messages become more accurate and I get more people I can deliver messages to. You take care, okay? Bye-bye. Pile 3. I asked first who they are. I'm sorry, pile 3. This person doesn't reveal to me the gender. I feel like it's both male or female. I sense that it could be someone older, could also be a grandpa. Okay, I feel like it could be someone who was already pretty old. Let me tell you that this person has suffered a lot. Okay, since I was oh nice. Maybe I'm channeling them. This person grew up within a family that was problematic. Okay, I feel like all this person saw were gray skies. This person could have died of old age, but also sickness. They were probably buried in a cemetery. You probably know where they are. Maybe you were a child when they were buried, so it's a little bit distant. Okay, maybe you were a kid. Well, maybe they had cancer. They could have lost hair, or they could have been addicted to something, whether alcohol or drugs, that left them in a shape where death was imminent. This person will communicate with you through blackbirds, but small ones, not like crows. This person was, they got stolen from, they got framed. This person grew up in a family that had abundance, but they would just betray each other. It's sad, it's a bit upsetting, because I feel like you don't know of this. You did not witness this. So you definitely don't know anything that has happened to them or what kind of life they lived. It's sad, but this person would always love to see you happy. Okay, that is something that did not stop them. It did not make them angry. But just like with this tree, they grew up not in a straight way. They were wild. They grew twisted because of the pressure that life put on them, family put on them. And they grew up that way. Okay, they want you to know this. It was very important for you to understand that they were living in the eye of the storm, and so were you. And then they died. They could have also had Parkinson's. They could have also had arthritis. I can sense something with the bones. I don't think it's the back, but the bones, the legs, the arms, the fingers. With these, they could have had cancer because they were smokers. And you were a kid. Either you're a woman or you could be just you were a boy. Maximum, I would say you were 12, or a teenager of what, 14, 18, maximum 18. Yeah, it's sad. Since you were a child, you don't understand of how much they suffer. Okay, so that's hopefully that will give you an idea of who they are. They had good clothes, and they liked it when you were wearing good clothes. They were pretty picky. They liked the refined things because they themselves had the wealth. So they were not poor people. Let me tell you that. Okay, so what do they want to tell you? I only got one card. Date night. All right. Let's clarifiers. Okay. Four of Swords. 7 of Wands. Lunar eclipse. And 4 of Pentacles. Alright, date night. So be prepared for love. I'm not sensing that you will have a specific date night going on. They want you to not lose your faith when it comes to dating. You are getting out of getting brokenhearted many times, and they know that, they see that, they understand that. I keep hearing it runs in the family, but don't think that this is forever. With the Four of Swords, you are taking a break. You will have to leave this person behind. You will recuperate and you will be persistent when it comes to love. And this is probably coming in the fall, by the way. Something about a river. I know that's not a river, that's a cave. But in between and I hear the death of summer. They are pretty old people with old language of man. Maybe you will go camping, you will go to the beach. I don't know how you can go to the beach, and maybe that's why a tree. There's a lot of wind, and I can sense a lot of dryness. So it's towards the end of those really hot summery vibes. You will finally be able to keep what you want. Okay, what do I mean by that? With the lunar eclipse, lunar eclipses usually show you your shadow side. Okay, you went through probably a dark night of the soul. It's either this is approaching or this already happened. I feel like for a lot of you it already happened. Okay, they're just letting you know what's happening next. But with that as a solar lunar eclipse, well, this is the night, right? It's not really like a solar eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. I wish I would know more about the significance of lunar eclipses, but I can sense that you have worked on your feelings and thoughts, right? Your feelings, thoughts, you've been balancing them, you've cried your emotions, you've been around many, many, many cycles, you've been working really hard. Now it's time to rest because it feels like you have lost more than you have gained, and that's understandable. But with that doesn't mean that you will be left out with nothing at all. They are reminding you to save up, because soon you will manifest something that you will finally be able to keep. I feel like there's an energy of you becoming magnetic that people want to keep you. You see these paths, they're like rivers. I feel like either two, well, it's more like mountains here, but I see a path. Okay, what my brain sees is that with the stars you are guided towards probably two paths. One already passed, and there's two probably paths that are open that will take you to either getting to meet someone, getting to date someone. So rest up and recuperate, because you will need to reserve that energy and that money for what's coming next when it comes to dating. Let's see. Uncertainty. Yeah, you're full of uncertainty. Soon that will be over. That's why it turned over. 24. That could be an important date. Backache. Yeah, so you see, you need to rest up, and I can sense that your back is hurting. Okay, it's probably your back that is going to give you the sign that you need a break. Soulmate. See, half and half. That also means the balance between you, your feelings, your heart, but that's also your other half. Okay. Hello there. Yeah, be ready to get to see new people. It's either people are coming back from the past and they're saying hello. Also, your ancestors or this family member definitely wants to say hello to you. They say that sometimes it's good for you to write letters so that you can communicate with them like that. They love words. I can sense they're very well educated. Okay, they're very good with how they express, and what they write is very refined, very rich. So it's good if you want to communicate with them, write something, write a letter, write something. Honesty, be honest. Okay, always be honest, never lie. Between and off. I'm not sure what that off means, but I guess that means you, instead of being in between, you will get that person off of the way so that you can start something new. I also asked for advice that they want to give you. The snake. All right, so the snake will always be that creative and productive sense of you. So, what they are saying is you need to strengthen to become this ground yourself, create, become. If you want to defeat others, not sure why they're saying that, or win over other people, you must become the snake. In a good sense of the word, I'm not saying be poisonous, be horrible. Okay. So it seems like, and I also hear it's in the lineage, so it's within you. You see all of that wind around the snake, messages. If you want to be creative, if you want to express, it's all in your DNA. It runs in the family. Be proud of it. Okay? They're happy for you, actually. They want you to understand that you haven't seen this suffering on anything, and it's good that you didn't witness any of this, because you are on your way to accomplish what no one else has, which is your other half, a date night that soon is approaching, and that lunar eclipse that you have survived. And it's impressive. I feel like I want to cry because I can sense that energy of how how hard you've worked. I'm speaking backwards. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to ask a yes or no question. So I have two images that you can select from. One is the phone, and the other one is planet. Go ahead and choose a pile, and we're about to find out if yes or no. But ask a good question, because sometimes spirit is like, I don't know. For those who chose that pile 1 with the phone, the answer is guaranteed. And wait, let me think. Guaranteed. Let's take the guaranteed one. For those who chose pile number 2, the answer is not a chance and not at all. So 2 negatives. All right, my friends, I hope this pile has helped you one way or the other. I hope to hear from your in the comment section what you think and what other topics I should touch on. Please let me know what's up, okay? You take care. See you next time. Bye-bye. Pile number 3. I asked who they are. Wands and the 5 of Wands. Okay. This is obviously a feminine energy. It's a queen. It could be someone mature from 30 years of age all the way till plus. It could be someone who has who always had good looks, who was pretty firm. They might have been fit, just like they just were the kind of person who were active. They would go for what they wanted. They were pretty optimistic of what they looked like. They had a thing for makeup, maybe, or jewelry, maybe for refined prints. They could have liked cats. There is a connection to them with cats. So if you ever see a cat or anything, it has to be a very pretty one. Okay, you see that? Emotional cats. Then that means that they are watching over you. They also communicate through birds, especially doves. They are pretty quick to come and go. They were the kind of person who also were quick learners. They were very well, they were pretty smart. They were fast. Maybe they had a little bit of ADHD, but they were pretty fast when it comes to talking, reading, any kind of actions that were pretty artistic. I feel a lot of air or maybe water, so they could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, anything in between. They do, like I said, once again, they communicate through birds. Yeah, they were pretty smart and clever. They could have also been the kind of person who liked to voice their ideas. I know the cards do not really show that, but hey, I hear like what a beautiful spring person. What that means. But yeah, she had her own throne. She coronated her. She crowned herself. So whatever. But she was also very conflicting. Maybe during her childhood, she was very active. She was a bit of a chaos maker. But they're talking about their childhood. But let me tell you that even towards the end, they also fought negative energies. They also fought people. They were pretty controversial. They were the kind of person who would always be defending themselves and defending others. Um, they loved colors. They were pretty vibrant. Okay. Um, a reason of their death, it doesn't really tell me. There's a lot of water involved. They could have died from a heart attack while they were sleeping, because I don't see anything else. It's like something's all of a sudden stopped, and that could have been their heart, or they just passed on for something about the lack of air. Maybe during the night, I already mentioned that, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. They could have gotten cremated, or you guys simply burned a lot of their items. It's like something came down to an end. Like all of a sudden, everything stopped. Once her heart stopped, everything else stopped. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I have to be quick because my battery is lowering. I did ask what did they want to tell you. Divorce. Let go. Okay, yeah. Once again, and there's another example right there. Divorce. Definitely they are advising you to do this. They are advising you that it could be approaching. They are advising you that it could be inevitable. Or they are actually advising you to actually let go, break up, divorce. I don't think it has to do with work. It has to do with romance, but we're about to find out with more cards, okay? Basically, it means you need to understand that this is meant to happen. You need to understand that it's not that it's a bad thing, but you have to make room and let go so that something new happens. Let's see. We have Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Wands, Six of Cups, and Queen of Wands. All right. Oh, very clear, my friend. Very clear. It's either you're a man or you're a woman. You probably are a man. I'll tell you why. And it doesn't have to be like this, okay? Only you know your situation better than me. I'm just here to deliver the message. Number one, you could be a very prideful person, especially if you're a man. You could be a man who's already pretty mature, okay? We're not talking about your 20s. You're in your 20s. You're old. Yes. You are a pretty prideful person. You have the knowledge. You are a wonderful human being who likes to be active, who likes to move around. I hear you're nosy. I don't think you're really nosy. You're just here and there investigating. And there's, as you can see, there's two people looking at each other, but there's a bad ending right there. Okay, they're saying let it go, let it happen. If divorce is meant to be, and it's meant to be. You see this emotional, oh my gosh, they just said emotional bitch. I am sorry. This woman, whoever she is, likes to play with their emotions, okay? They like to manipulate you, crying, begging. I even hear the word of touching themselves, okay? They could also control you like that, so be careful. They like to pretend that they are the best that you can have out there. But in reality, all they're doing is drowning you in this water that keeps moving around. There's a storm within her and she doesn't let go. But the only one who can let go is you. You see how you guys don't get along? You are the queen, the king of wands, and she's a queen of cups. She's a manipulative person or too emotional of a person that does not get along with you. Anything she says or anything you do will always end up bad. Nothing that you do ends up looking good for her. Nothing that she says ends up sounding good for you. It only makes sense. Let it be. Let it end. Divorce. Divorce now. And if she's doing it right now, then they want to tell you that that's what they're doing right now. If you are the emotional woman, then you gotta understand that this man is the one who's causing you issues, who's putting ends into things because he is way too prideful to understand how many tears you have shed. Okay? It's simple and clear, plain and strong. And on this side, you can tell, look at the Six of Cups. There's someone from the past that you actually love. She is your perfect match. She is that Queen of Wands. Look, you're a King of Wands, she's a Queen. And guess what? She's on the side because you need to let go of this one in order to bring back this one. She is something you feel connected to. She is like that other partner that is perfect for you. She's waiting for you. Look, she's praying. She's full of flowers. And like her that is drowning all of the flowers that she has, she's growing them. She has them in cups waiting for you. She's a complete inspiration. She's looking at the sunset because you are the sun, but all they see is the sunset. They're hoping for the sun to come out. You're definitely wanting to look at. She's not looking at you because this needs to happen. You understand that? Look at her. She also has to do with cats. You need to let go. You need to let it end. Let go. And I believe it's happening now because it's on the springtime. Let it go. Now, let's see what else. From the cutouts, what other things can they tell you? Spring. During the spring, let it go. Divorce. Soulmate. That is your soulmate. What more do you want me to say? It's not. See how it's hiding? It's not. She is not. And, oh, it jumped. History. There's history. You gotta understand there's history. So if they leave it behind. Leave that history behind. Perfect. I also asked for advice. What would they like to advise you? I got 2 cards, which is interesting. Water. And adorn. Okay. It's time to enjoy the spring. It's time to decorate yourself, decorate your house, renew anything, buy jewelry, wash yourself, go to the beach, honor your ancestors, honor the water elements because they will cleanse you. They will get you ready for the spring. For that. Adorn. See these masks? Time to let go of the masks and live off your true beauty. As simple as that. Advice, let the mask go. Get the jewelry. Become beautiful. Purify. Learn the elements. Understand them. Live in this earth. That's what I hear. I hear sometimes an Italian accent. I don't know if you're an Italian person, if you have Italian descendants. The last thing is I'm going to ask a yes or no question. So, ask. I have 2 images that you can select from. The phone and the planet. Choose which one will it be, number 1 or number 2. Let's see. For this first one, the answer is without fail. For this other one, the answer is, I got 2 actually. Not even a little bit. And ask me closer to the time. Not sure what that means, but hopefully they brought you some clarity. If you like this reading, let me know in the comment section. Tell me what's going on. It would be nice to know your situation. But I hope this helps you in any way possible. I hope to see you soon in the next reading. You take care, okay? Bye bye. Pile 5. I asked who this person is. Okay. This is a person. It could be a mother. It could be someone in a high position. They could have been really well known. She had an ethereal look to her. She had the money. She might be someone who was pretty rare. Okay. She could have had a skin condition. She could have known more than one language, or she could speak it, or maybe not. Maybe she was more into nature. She could also, I don't sense a grandmother, but she could have been a young grandmother. She's the kind of person who would love to celebrate, who would enjoy family moments. She never liked anyone to be left out. Okay, she was the kind of person who would include everyone, no one left behind, no one left in the cold. She would use her money to unite people, unite the family, especially reunions, gatherings. This person would have a lot of friends or know a lot of people with different, it's not only ethnicities, but different work backgrounds, like an engineer, that's what I hear, sculpture, I don't know. She could have had a high position. She could have been a judge, a director of a school, something that has to do with creativity. She could have inheritance. She was the kind of person who would also be good at saving, would also be good at investing. She was the kind of person who had a business, maybe. And with that, she was able to help other people, whether they were poor, so that no one is left behind. Maybe she has to do with social worker. Maybe she's like a regional manager of something. She doesn't look into helping people, but whenever there's the money and she sees someone struggle, she would do it. She was great with savings. Okay, there's no such thing as not having enough coins to share. Maybe she would travel a lot too, because with the bird, I feel like she was the kind of person who would explore other nationalities, buy things and bring them back and give it as gifts. She would also be counting her coins, doing math. She could have hired someone, but her money was something that she knew how to handle, how to deal. Pregnancy, maybe she calculated how many children to have. Maybe she ended up having 3 children, or at least 2. These are probably your aunts or an uncle somewhere there. When she was young, she knew what struggle is, what hunger is, so she knows how to. Doesn't have to mean that she started from the bottom up, but there's something about money that she understands that is valuable and that it can be used as a tool. She's a very delicate woman. Was she small? I don't know. She could have been tall, but really small hands and that kind of thing. I asked what they wanted to tell you. So I got 2 cards, Earth sign and Mercury retrograde. Okay. With that, we have first quarter moon, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Whoa, okay, there's a lot of messages. Temperance, Six of Swords. Okay. Okay. So, what can I say about this? Okay. First off, she could have been an earth sign. Okay. Um, she communicates through technology. If there's a malfunction or something out of a sudden pops up, that's her communication. She is very airy in the sense of her communication. She's fast when she communicates. She communicates with numbers. She communicates with anything electronic, even the lights of the car. Not if something breaks, but you will see anything electronic give you signs. Okay. She wants to tell you that she will communicate with you every beginning of the month. First quarter moon, I believe it's the beginning of the month. I could be wrong. With the Page of Pentacles, they want you to know that they will help you whenever you need assistance when it comes to money. They will send you the signs, they will give you news, they will communicate with you, letting you know how to make money, when it will come, when will you be able to receive money. Okay. What I hear is we don't want you to have so much because you could get burned. I don't know if that is true, my friend. Only you know, okay? With the Ten of Cups, they want you to be happy. They want you to understand that more money will come to you whenever you find this happiness. You are destined to be happy, okay? You are destined to to have a family. If that is your dream, they see it. They see it. They have it. They've heard you. They've heard your prayers and everything. But before any of that, you need to heal and move on of certain things. You need to heal and move on from people, ideas, probably beliefs, probably certain communications. I hear sometimes you can speak in a very harsh way. You need to change that. Or there's days that you think you're always right and you need to change that. Or there's days that you feel attacked. You need to change that. You need to probably meditate, inspire yourself, look at the stars. That will help you understand more things about you. Okay. They want you to understand what actually makes you happy. Whenever you pray for the money, they will be there to assist you because that is their main focus. They are actually looking at what you need and what you lack. With the healing, you need to probably pray more, dance more, enjoy life more. Be sure to nurture yourself with the water. Drink more water, of course. Enjoy of the sunny weather. Don't give up. She is there with you. She's always watching what you do, what you need, and all of that good stuff. They want to let you know that they will give you messages. She can hear what you say. She can see what you are going through. They are roaming the earth. They come and go, but they will always come back whenever you pray. So I keep hearing, do not just keep me in an image. So maybe a picture of her. Do not just do that. But if you have it, then pray. Voice it out. But you have to show me that you are leaving certain things behind when you're healing. So about the healing, we would have to see what is it that you need to heal. But there's a lot of things. I hear strange. I don't know if you're saying this is strange. Like saying like I've healed a lot. That is strange. Maybe. But there's gotta be something ancestral or something that you probably need to still heal. Okay? But money is coming to you. You are a money maker person, so don't doubt that. With the earth sign, it means that you will probably accomplish that as well. All right, and then I have some cutouts for you. Just takes a minute. Okay. Time is in essence, so it only takes time to heal. That's what I hear. no ordinary. So you are not just an ordinary person. Just like she understands or she was able to build a business, you should be able and more than capable to do that too. I don't know. She's pretty strict. Okay, she's pretty strict. I don't know who this is. Lean. You need to learn to lean on people, lean on her. It's not only I miss you, I hear I miss you, mom, I miss you, grandma. It's not only about that. Okay, if I doubt this is someone's wife. Yeah, I doubt it. Messages of love, text, anything like that. If you see anything funny like that, she's trying to communicate with you because hello there. Okay. Also, they're saying if you really are interested in love, then you need to understand that you are not ordinary. Therefore, the other person must not be ordinary. But you always have to lean on believing that this is possible. And you also have to communicate. Do say hello. Do express what you want. Never keep it to yourself. Okay. And now, what I did is ask them for advice. Advice. Which lungs? Okay. Yeah, so your power of manifesting is big if you use the right elements. If you are into doing small ceremonies, small rituals, go ahead and do that. Use flowers, enrich yourself with flowers, the smell of flowers. Go out there, enjoy of the change of seasons, purify your lungs. Purify them, believe that that it's possible for a change, and start growing plants. I don't know, there's something about you being able to voice out. The more you show the earth what you want, like planting, growing a flower out of, I don't know, a plant out of a seed, that will show that you want to create. So make sure you are just like a witch. You are using elements to bring in things to happen, literally, like manifesting wise. Okay. And then I did a yes or no. So ask if you have a yes or no question. That's what we're gonna do right now. So I have two images you can select from. Number one is the phone and number two is the planet. So think of a yes or no question, and we're about to find out what the answer is. If you chose the phone, the answer is very doubtful. If you chose the earth, not the planet, the answer is you bet. All right. I hope this reading has helped you in one way or the other. I hope to hear from you soon. Let me know in the comment section what you need to see next. You take care, okay? Bye bye. Okay, pile 6. Thank God. I asked who they are. Okay. Hierophant. 5 of Pentacles here. Okay. This person, okay, I have many guesses. Many guesses? No. Okay, so I have many things to say. With the Hierophant, it could have been a religious figure for you. He could have I think it's a he. I will honestly think it's a he. He could have practiced some spiritual things. This person could have been also a doctor. I'm not gonna lie to you, they could have been a doctor. Since a child, this is what they wanted. They had a certain love for the mystical. They had a certain love for the human biology. They also like to always be successful. Maybe when they were kids, they were really good in their school. They were really recognized. They have a lot of achievements, and their career was the first thing. They could have also died of a sickness. It seems a little mysterious. I don't know why it feels so dark. They could have prayed a lot. There's something about 3 candles. they 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 could have I don't know if you believe in this, but this person could have died out of some kind of black magic. If they practiced black magic, that they were destined to pass away, losing everything they had gained because they did something wrong. There's a darkness to this person. It's they could have been a judge, and maybe by the way they were judged, they also lost everything. I have a sense that this person died alone. I have that this person, uh, I don't think they have suffered, but they were not the kind of person who were always happy. They were always recognized and everything, but I feel like they were always distant. They were always away. They were always the kind of person who probably, it feels like a very old energy. Okay, they could have been a grandparent. They could have been, they could have been a father, but we're talking about someone who's pretty old, who died of not necessarily old age, but they died probably within their 50th year or older. I don't sense anybody younger. I'm not sure why they want to talk to you. I don't know if you really want to know of this person, do you? Let's see what they have to say. How about that? Okay. I asked, yeah, they were, I don't know, because they had emotions. Like, I understand we all do have emotions, but they could have expressed themselves like that. I mean, I also asked what they want to say to you. I got two cards, challenges and confession. All right, the Five of Pentacles. Challenges and confession. Let's see. King of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Okay. This person wants to let you know that there will be a partnership with someone. I feel like it's a business related thing. It could be you meeting another man, you meeting a person who's older, someone who has money, someone who could be an earth sign. This person has been sent to your way to help you out. Okay, this is the perfect partnership. I sense it's a business. This new beginning. This is how you will understand that you have a new beginning. I hear this is how you will know I've cleared my karma. There's an idea that will bring you both of you together. Just have faith, they're saying, because it's coming. It's probably towards the summer or the end of the summer. Olive. Is there anything about olives that you wanna mention? You can mention it to me on the comment section. There's something about olives, like the actual olive leaves, branch, maybe making peace with someone. I feel like this partnership will bring you guys money. Okay, it could be a good business. I hear, hey, that investment is great. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Yeah, it's pretty basic. There is an opportunity coming in. It's either you are getting hired on a business or you are partnering up. You're definitely partnering up. Now, with this confession, someone will come to you and tell you that all of these challenges and everything will bring you to this final result. If you are in the romantic sense, you could get someone who will confess to you, or your biggest challenge will be for you to start a new beginning once you confess to someone and partner up with someone. So there's two messages, okay? One of them, it will be a total challenge for you to confess, but if you do, you will start up this partnership with this person. If you are, because I sense there's someone looking for a job, wanting a business, let me tell you that after all these challenges, if you accept what the problems are and what you need, then you will definitely start a new beginning, and this person is already been sent your way. So there's nothing stopping it other than you welcoming it. Okay? It is someone from the past. Sometimes I feel like this person who's delivering you the message, it's someone that is an ancestor that you probably have not met. And this person was a very strong healer. Okay, this person could have been someone who understands medicine, but at the same time, they did it as in terms of magic. Let's see. I also have some cutouts that will give us more information about it. They're very concise. Okay, yeah. See the yin and yang, the balance between that. People, and don't forget your vitamins. So yeah, take good care of yourself. Pay attention to things. You will be meeting new people, and don't forget to confess. Don't forget to confess, to tell the truth, tell what you feel. I also ask for advice. I got 3 cards. I don't know why. Shapeshift, solstice, and witch bottom. Yeah, so this person definitely had a connection to the supernatural. Shapeshift, when it comes to that, try to see who you are shapeshifting with or into. The solstice is very important. The solstice, there's something about a city when it comes to the solstice. I feel like destiny will bring you to this new city, new place. You just gotta believe in it. With the witch bottle, I hear 2 things. Okay. Number 1, you should work on something to bring or magnetize yourself, to bring in good things into your life. And the other one is you could have been bewitched by someone, put under a spell from someone. So watch out for that. With a shade shift, they know that you are really good at going with the flow and becoming what you want to become. But just be careful to not always do this all the time, because this can confuse the person who's actually serious with you. You can shapeshift to whatever you want. You have the elements. You are gifted. That's what I hear. So don't doubt yourself with that. Don't overshadow yourself. Make sure you know what you want, voice it out, and just follow the guidance of your guides. If this person, whether it was a shaman, a healer, just a grandparent, just someone who was religious, I don't know, is guiding you towards it. If you want to communicate with them, light a candle. They have to do with light. You could also make your own small rituals, and there's certain positions of the moon that they can actually reach you. Also, if you want to ask them a yes or no question, make sure to think of a question you would like to get answered. I have 2 images you can choose from. We're going to be doing 2 piles. One will be the phone camera, and the other one will be the planet. So be sure to choose which pile you want. Here we go. But the first one, the answer is, without fail. For this other one, the answer is, might be. I don't like that kind of answer, but that's what we got. All right, I hope this reading helped you one way or the other. I hope to see you soon the next time. You take care. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and who is this person? Who do you think it is? Do you know them? I hope to see you soon in the next reading. You have a good one. Bye bye.